Hi. Just gonna talk about something really quick. It's not really important, but it's definitely like just thinking out loud, like not when people think out loud, don't take anything they say like legitimately or I wouldn't take anything people say out loud like seriously at all. So, but like the whole Black Lives Matter and like the whole like only black people matter, fuck you white people, like that's slavery. Like that's black people enslaving white people. Which is why you're seeing like the white supremacists or like whatever the remnants of the KKK or the white supremacist movement. Like I understand why black people like became supremacist because like they one supremacy to another. Like you have white people doing it to you, of course they're gonna do it to them. But then like there's a third race, like then the Mexicans like target the blacks and the blacks target the whites and the whites target the blacks and then you have the Asians who target like, who target both of them actually. Like so see that's why like it doesn't matter what race you are. There's always gonna be like the point is, dude, like god damn it, like look, an eye for an eye will make the world go blind, but damn, the guy who fucking watches it all happen, he doesn't get to go blind, okay? He learned something from that. There's nothing wrong with like someone like watching or listening. There's nothing wrong with just paying attention to the world around you. What makes me mad is that people would rather instead of talking to me about it like a legitimate person, like a real person, like you would actually talk to, walk up to me and treat me like a being. No, you keep going to my fucking avatars or my fucking like look, I realize there's a certain aesthetics to the whole world. Like we I realize there's people who live double lives, man. I mean, you won't believe how many women who are married who are prostitutes, like or like they just have like secret lives, man. Like, see, every guy's worst fear is that like a woman is a secret, like her secret side is like she's a sex slave, like or she's like way too into sex, like, and that's what men like fear most about their partners is that if their female counterparts are too sexual. Well, that's what I mean, dude. How come some like men and some women are like wow, like you couldn't like tell them to be faithful even if you paid them to. Well, that's what I mean. Like biology is responsible for polygamy and monogamy. Basically, you're comparing an apple to an orange, two different animals, man. People who believe in polygamy are literally a different animal than you are. Think about it, man. Polygamists, they can't think for themselves, dude. Like they have to think in a hive mind, which means one person takes responsibility for the entire group. Now, keep in mind, polygamy is dictated either by male or female, so a woman could have like multiple husbands, which is kind of like the weird. Like you don't really hear too much of that happening in our society. Like polygamy when a man when men are the concubines and the women are like the dominant ones. But I tell you what, man, like I hate a society where like basically polygamy, you're like the worst thing. All right, nobody is happy with polygamy, dude. Like, cause you know why? Cause if every man could be polygamous, we would do it. But we don't, and you know why? Because women become property, dude. And like okay, imagine like the Mormons went to war with each other. All right, imagine like polygamists from like the north like invaded like the south polygamists. They started stealing their wives, dude. They started buying them, like they started giving them money, dude. Since money is literally a weapon, you can use it to attack women or men to buy them. You can buy them. Okay, here's the thing, man. Someone with a lot of money can just like give me a lot of money. See, that's what I mean. What's the point of money, dude? If money's only purpose is to overwrite my thoughts and my opinions. Basically, money, the very implementation of money as a weapon, as a delivery system for influence and control, money, aka propaganda, currency, is just that. The moment somebody weaponized their image to be a god, to be the man on the fucking on the money symbol, whatever. What you say? I said something really dumb, but there's a reason why we use dead people for currency. There's a really fucking good reason why dead people are printed on money, dude. Because you can't assassinate a dead person. You can't kill. You can't kill anything. Like you can't even kill their children, dude. Even if you murdered every one of their fucking their children, their legacy will live on through their ideology. And that's why I had to come at my enemy like at the worst way ever conceived in history. I threatened to exterminate his entire bloodline if fucker did not cooperate with you on this one thing. Basically, there is no boss, dude. There is no official leader. All right, I don't know what the hell the mafia is supposed to be in this day and age, man, but I know what it's not. It's nothing like the elders and their way of doing things. All right, and the moment you all started snitching on each other, like in each other's homes. See, that's the problem, man. Like, you used to like have so much faith in people until you realized they were spying on you. Like, then like fucking yeah, exactly, dude. Now you know why like certain people like this is our legacy. This is how we fight them. Uh, don't worry. Like when I say legacy, like it's a technique, okay? It's a technique. It has nothing to do with children. It has nothing to do with flesh and blood like children. Like, right? It's just a technique. Right? One I thought I had to like let go of. One I had to like keep buried forever. But apparently I was wrong. Those techniques exist for a reason. They exist to protect the people you care about. Alright? And I don't know why. Well, you see, here's the problem, man. Like I don't have to use what was taught to me, like what was given to me. The legacy itself is bad enough. That's why it doesn't matter who even like can live up to it the most. Because the moment I achieved my dream of just spreading like violence and chaos on the net, like to the people I play video games with, like even my friends and my family, I just really enjoyed like that narrative in my life. Like waking up every day, having a fight, always having something in mind. Like you don't have to be a prize winning fighter. I mean, you can have the spirit of one. I mean, that's what I mean. Why do men think like something happened to man's spirit, dude? It got corrupted with like greed, like and all the bad things, man. Whatever happened to a man's soul, dude? Like, you can have the spirit of a warrior. You can have the spirit of a whatever, you know. You can have the spirit of your ancestors. You don't have to actually inherit their bloodline. You don't have to actually inherit anything. That's what I mean. There's obviously there's confusion with this legacy, dude. Like Obviously, I want to destroy. Like, look, man, no matter what, do human beings have to kill each other in order to survive? Kill or make each other like no, it's killing, just killing. Like you're killing a man by starving him to death. You're killing him by depriving him of an education. You're killing a man by fucking doing this, that, everything. All right. This is why we don't have this. We don't have mercy on children, dude. All right, because the enemy doesn't have mercy at us. Never did, and never will. All right. The fact that they're being so nice to children is even more is like an eerie reminder of our war, dude. That like no matter what we do, our war will always like spill over to the children, dude, or to the next generation. Like we want to fuck them. We want to contaminate their minds. We want to like spew our hatred into their fucking butt cheeks, man. Like literally, like we want to rape these children into being just like us. We want to torture their minds. We want to abuse them. We want to violate their mind. We want to turn them. We want to make them exactly into us. All right, and I guess that legacy will never die. Because I know that that's at least what keeps them alive. It's what kept me alive for so long. Being a naive little fucking all-knowing, all-trusting like little shit stain in the fucking universe, man, never helped anyone. I'm just saying, being naive ultimately is what is the reason why I'm gonna kill you. Or just to the enemy of my people. I know you listen, and I know you respond because you just love being the enemy. Can't wait to see the look on your offspring's face. You're gonna wish you never looked at the sky, oh sacred enemy of mine. On a side note, if you want to be my enemy, no one's stopping you. Fight me, you little pussy. You won't because you're a little cowardly little bitch and you're too afraid to lose. That's why I won this war before it even was fought. So you're gonna lose to me for all of eternity. Peace the fuck out, you piece of fucking shits. Oh yeah, and this is my journal, so fuck you. You know who you are. Yo, fuck my brother, okay? He's a piece of shit, and fucking, I swear to God, if he finds this shit on the net, like, hey, this message was recorded for you. I wish the cancer fucking killed you, man. It's unfortunate it didn't. On a side note, I'm just trying to fucking fill extra time in my footage, so I don't really like my brother too much. He can go fucking jump off a cliff, and I won't miss him. We all have family members we hate. Yeah, but this guy I really don't like. He's like your typical SJW dude, except he doesn't fucking say he's an SJW. He just fucking he's like a shadow as he's like a stealthy SJW dude. He doesn't like go around like proclaiming it, but he'll do the SJW like things. Like he tried to come over to my house and have me. He tried to fucking like throw me in the mental hospital, dude, for fucking posting something on Facebook, dude. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, you need to get the fuck out of here. He was trying to be all cool with like like he's trying to like talk his way in like. So I mean, people like that, like who have like silver tongues, man. Don't trust them, dude. Like if what they're saying is too good to be true, it is. And run as fast as humanly possible. And that's blood. Strangers, yeah, fuck strangers. You don't even give a fuck about a stranger, do you?